All right, all right. Shalom, 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 and shalom, Sister Deborah, coming with another message. And this message is we can't do it. This message is about we can't do it. It's a form of surrendering your all to He that can do it all. The Most High Yah is not one that can do this maybe and this maybe and that and this. He can do it all, but we can't do it. No matter how we try, we cannot do it. So turn it in and over to the one that can do all things. I say unto you this day, if you have anything in you that represent the Most High God, turn it over to He that can do all things. A lot of us think we got a lot of days ahead of us, a lot of hours, a lot of months, a lot of years set there before us. We don't know today from tomorrow, nor next week, next year, if we're going to be here or not. But you got individuals who think they're going to be here as long as they desire to be. I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking to the ones that knows who holds your today and your tomorrow, who has your beginning and your end in the palm of his hands. Why not turn it all over to him? Because we can't. We can't do it. All the things in our living that we want to change and we want to step into and we want to work out, we can't do it, y'all. We can't. So this message is just wanting to send a message out there to someone who's really tired of trying to do it, who's really come to the conclusion, I never could do it. I can't do it. I'm not speaking to those who think it's in their power and their authority. If they want to turn left, they can make things turn left. And if they want to turn right, they can make things turn right. There are people who think they can go back and pick things up and turn them around. There's people who think they can move forward with the power of their own mind. As a servant of the Most High Yah, a prophetess in the wilderness, I say unto you, we can't. We can't do it. I see the games of the world is being played. And it's a strange thing for somebody like me because I'm sitting here beholding it, watching it, as others lollygags around thinking they got this thing nailed and how they are going to go this way and how they're going to go that way, how I'm going to bag that thing up and how I'm going to land that thing up frontwards. But guess what? The truth be told, we can't do it. Every time I get on here, I have to repeat, it's over. I can remember, now I can remember, I can actually kind of feel Noah saying, Deborah, I told the people it's over. For 100 years, I told them it was over. Nobody tends to take it serious. When it's over, it's over. And what do that mean for you? Turn it over to the one that calls the shots. Because if he says it's over, people, it is over. And it's nothing you can say. We can't do it. When we try to win, we lose. When we try to do right, wrong is overtaking it. When you try to feel good, there's somebody out there lurking to make you feel bad. But oh, let me tell you, this sister here, I have owned up to the fact that I can't do it. This is not something I can do. I don't have no problems throwing my hand up to the most high yard, say, Father, I can't do it. But I know you can. See, I don't have that problem. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever have that type of problem. Because I know what he's capable of doing. I don't see him like everybody else sees him. And we can say that. It's okay to say everybody else. Because if you look out into this world and you can see the way the world is living, it is about matching. Everybody's going that way. So why not set yourself away from the world and say everybody? Because sound like to me, he said, the narrow is the gate. And Deborah, only a few know the way. But we want to change that. You trying to say you better than somebody and you got it and nobody. Oh, no, I'm telling you. Live a few more days. And maybe you'll see the light enough to see that the gate is as narrow as it has been said to be. And I don't have no problem with it. Not one problem with it. And I say unto you, people are running to and fro, just like he said. Knowledge increased, but I like that because he stopped it right there. Knowledge shall be increased. Then I said to the Father, but wait a minute, what about wisdom? What about understanding? I didn't say that, Deborah. Knowledge standing alone. Why? Why is knowledge standing alone? Why they gonna be going to and fro? Yeah, why? Because that's all they're gonna get. Okay, Deborah? That's all they got coming. That's all they're gonna get, and that's all they have coming to them. That's all they is knowledge. And that knowledge is a knowledge enough to let you see what is actually happening right before your face. So going to and fro is one thing, finding knowledge is another one, but that's where it stops. I know as a prophetess in the wilderness, I know that knowledge don't stand alone. Knowledge has friends called wisdom. Knowledge has Yah called understanding, all understanding. See, knowledge don't stand alone. And if knowledge have to stand by itself, it's standing for someone that's going to run the journey their own self, by themselves. Knowledge is standing there to help you along the way to run your journey. So you without the spiritual wisdom and the spiritual knowledge. No, you get the spiritual knowledge, but you don't get the spiritual wisdom and the understanding. You know that understanding he said, all you're getting. Did not? He said, all you're getting. Or have you heard? He said, all you're getting. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I'm giving Gabe. Get it. Get it. Get understanding. He didn't say get knowledge. He didn't even say get wisdom. He said, all you're getting, you better get that understanding. Because that's all me, is that understanding. I give you the understanding of my spiritual wisdom. I give you the understanding of my spiritual knowledge. I teach all things. So if you really want to get something, get understanding. Because without it, I don't care if you grab knowledge. Knowledge ain't never stood alone in the kingdom. Knowledge has a friend called wisdom. Knowledge is out of the bosom of understanding. So I understand, Daniel. He told you to close that book. He Told you how they're going to be going to and fro. And that's what I see today. All over the internet. All in this world. All over the place. Everybody gripping and trying to grab some knowledge. Some trying to get the spiritual knowledge. And then some more so set in their heart for the knowledge of this world. Anything and everything happening in this world, somebody want to know something about it deeper. I don't care. I can sit and be falling on the sidewalk. Somebody post it on YouTube, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram, post it on Twitter. Everybody want to find out knowledge. Where was she? How did she fall? Did she hurt herself? Did she act mad? Was she glad? What did she get out of it? Did she sue? You see, that's the knowledge that you all seek in this sick, sin world. But y'all told Daniel, close the book, close it and seal it. But they're going to be going to and fro. Thank you, Father. Because that's it, Father. Your servant see it. She see them going to and fro. Knowledge is increasing all over the world. But it ain't helping them at all. Because he only left a little something. Because they don't have the of the Spirit. And they don't have that wonderful understanding. So they just out here gripping any knowledge. And 99.9 is gripping the knowledge of the world. Thinking they got something. Look how people are chasing any and everything. If they will make something a story. Even if it ain't now. But I'm speaking to he that knows spirit and truth. He that has the light in his right hand. He that has come to the point, but wait a minute, Deborah, you've been on here. I've been following you, but I can't do it. I like that because I know who can. I know who holds it in the palm of his hand. We today should be throwing up our hands and our hearts and our minds and saying, Father, we just can't do it. But we know that you can. Greater is he that is in us than he that is in this world. But Father, we just can't do it. When just trust in me, who's greater in me. That's why we can't do it. Because we got something greater in us that's doing it for us. And we too ignorant to give him the glory and the honor and the praise. Because you're really thinking it's about you, who you are on the outer man. That makes you who you are on the inner man. But let me tell you, it's not what's on the outer man that makes you who you are on the inner man. If the Most High Yah is not living in you and being the greatest that's in you, even greater than your spirit itself, you are lost with the cause and without. We can't do it, people. We never could. Nor will we. We just can't do it. I sit back and I think about he never told us it was going to be easy. Why is everybody trying to portray that it's so easy? Oh, the world is just going just so perfect. Because they think because a little something's going right in their living, they think, hey, everything's okay now. Now, it ain't like the days of Noah. That's a lie. It's not like the days of Solomon and Gomorrah. That's a lie. We ain't going through no tribulation. We ain't going through perilous time. Men hearts is not going to fail him. We ain't going through those times. There are nations all over the world have that type of energy because that's their spirit. They don't see what others see. They don't feel what others feel. They don't struggle like others. See, because people did not know to go through and not be able to just live in a world that says, okay, all is well, I have all, I got all. I believe in all of myself. And I got it. I got it. But guess what you don't have? You don't have a right mind. You don't have a right mind. You got yourself fleshed up and fleshed out. You're not even clothed in your right mind. But your flesh is all right where you at. We can't do it, y'all. You can say what you want, think what you want, feel what you want, teach what you want, preach what you want, think what you want, walk what you want, talk what you want. But when you finish, we can't do it. I throw my hand up to the Most High, like I do every day, throughout the day. Letting you know, Father, I can't do it. I never told you I could. I never act like I could. Because you were always greater in me, knowing that I put all my trust in me. Because I knew I couldn't do it. You think I can sit here today and tell you we can't do it? And think that I can? Make it make sense. I speak from an inner part of who I am. That I know that He is greater in me and He can do all things. And my spirit cries out to many of you all out there who think that you got it all set and you got your little basket and you going down the little brick road. Good for you. Good for you. But I don't have it like that. I don't got it like that. And I don't want it like that. How about that? I don't want it like that. I want it just the way it is. Because I know who's greater than anything on the outside of me and even my own spirit in me. He's greater than that. And it surrender to Him. I, in the flesh, surrender to Him. Because He's all that and some. And I am nothing. I can't do it. I'm not sitting here telling you all that you can. I'm telling you that we can't do it. And we don't stand for everybody. We stand for those who have spirit and truth, who teach spirit and truth, who understand spirit and truth, and spirit and truth live in them with the light in their right hand. Outside of that, I ain't speaking to you. He didn't separate the wheat from the tare. Everything is set. Heaven did it all for Yah's name's sake. Was all things done. People run around here thinking it's for their name's sake things are done the way that it is. Nobody wants to go into the door of the Spirit. Everybody wants to ride through the door of the flesh. No one wants to give up the ways of the flesh to enter into the door of the Spirit because they think it means that they can't serve the flesh and the world too. And they're right. We can't do it, y'all. Let them have their cake and their icing too. We can't do it. I know it's many of you all fake it thinking you're going to make it. Good luck with that. Fall under the protocol of the knowledge, being one going to and fro. Where knowledge shall be increased. Go get it. Go get it. It's out there. Too many doors. Too many houses you can enter therein. And you don't get that knowledge, baby. That's all you need. Just get it. Just get it. That's all you need. That's all that needs you. That's why people are going to and fro, gripping that little knowledge. But that knowledge don't give you understanding. That knowledge don't give you the spiritual wisdom. And to tell the truth, knowledge can't stand alone. So go get it so you can stand with it. All right? We can't do it. He ain't never told us it was going to be easy. So that means it's going to be hard. But he said that who going to carry the load? Many of you all have the footprints on your wall, in your bathroom, in your house somewhere, in your study guide. Some of you all have it, on paper, on pictures, in all kind of places. And it tells you the same thing. That the footprint represents him carrying you. You never taken a step in your whole living. He was carrying you all the way. So how are you doing it? See, we grab these things to psych our mind, our flesh out, our mental state. See, he carried me. He had me all the time. But wait, have you ever owned up to the fact that, hey, you can't do it? To the point where you know that you know. Your spirit is a witness to your flesh. We can't do it. We can't do it. Stop giving your flesh all the glory and all the honor, all the praise. Boasting, boosting, pride, ego, self-centered, self-motivated, and all kind of things that tells you all that answer in the kingdom. Because the truth be told, he that endure. So who's pulling up with that endurance? So you think because you sick, it's endurance, huh? No, that's the endurance of the flesh. You think because you depressed, that's enduring, huh? That's the endurance of the flesh. You in a situation of the flesh, you call that enduring. Oh, I'm long suffering. I'm enduring. No, baby. No. The most high endurance is when you know truth in the spirit. And you walk in a sin-sick world in the flesh. Holding dear and tight unto thee the things that is pleasing to Yah. The things in which Yah called you to do, to be about. Representing him. That's endurance. Because why? You representing him, you still down in this world that's representing the darkness. So you long suffer in the spirit. See, y'all thought long suffer was in your flesh, didn't you? You see the ignorance of how long, Father, have they been taught to be ignorant from birth until they die. Sound like that's Hosea, ain't it? Chapter 4, verse 6. My people, they perish. Hold up, Deborah, don't stop there. Due to lack of knowledge, Deborah, don't stop. Because they reject knowledge, I will reject them. See, you all think it's about you. Ain't never been about you. And never will be about you. Everything is about for his name's sake. No matter what they do in this world, it is done for his name's sake. You'll never get nobody to teach and preach you that. Why? They don't want you to know who rules. Because if you really just think about that, just think about that. Just take a second and think about that. Everything in the world in which you beholding and you seeing and you sing, whether it's good or evil, wicked or how would I say it, wicked and dark, no matter what it is, if it's in the light, not in the light, guess what? Everything is done for his name's sake, and he is alone. We can't do it. Father, I'm just going to say it again and again and again. We can't do it. It's rooted in me, Father. We can't do it. We can't do it. 99.9 said they got it made, Father, but we can't do it. We can't do it, Father, y'all. We can't do it. Everything wrapped around your namesake, Father. We can't do it. We can't do it. You get all these people thinking that they can change. They can turn this around. They can make it this and they can make it that way. You all just digging in your flesh. Many of you all are burying, already done dug your grave with your ugly mouth, with your ugly teaching, with your ugly preaching, with your ugly speaking, with your ugly mindset. Because none of all that ugliness, all up in the flesh. If you ain't pulling out what's spirit and truth, you just ugly from one end to the next. I heard the Son of Man tell these people, Father, y'all, he said the time is now, because he had Christ with him at that moment. He said the time is now. He had Christ with him, Father. Emmanuel, you with him, Father. But he said the time is now, but the time shall come. Woo, praise the Most High Yah. So even the Son of Man told y'all, the time shall come when everything going to be done the way it should have been at the beginning. And what way is that? When the true Deborah worshipers will worship in spirit and in truth. What do y'all think spirit and truth is? I know it is you, right? It's your favorite prophet, your favorite prophetess. It's your favorite pastor. It's your favorite teacher. It's your favorite YouTube page. It's your favorite Instagram page. It's your favorite Facebook page. But you missed it. It went all over your head. And it should have. It should have. Spirit and truth. Spirit and truth. We know he ain't talking about we truth. He ain't said nothing about Sister Deborah. He ain't said nothing about no pastors, no bishop, no apostle, no priest, no apostle or prophet, no Maureen, no seers, no watchman. He ain't said nothing about none of us in the flesh. He said, Deborah, the time is now because I got Christ with me, but the time is going to come because I can speak it. In the time to come, there's going to be true worshipers, Deborah. There's going to be true worshipers. True ones, true ones, true ones, not true flesh. And how are those true worshipers coming? Yeshua? Spirit and truth. Truth is riding with spirit, and spirit is riding with truth. Who in the rest behind you riding with? Or do you know? Oh, flesh. See, no one today can be found teaching spirit and truth. Because if they have to teach spirit and truth, they got to pull up out of the study guide. They got to drop all the lost books, found books, the Enoch book, and every other book there is. Because spirit and truth poured up. Do you really believe Yeshua was talking about the time is now and the time shall come when there's going to be the true worshiper? Do you really believe those true worshipers had a book? They was coming from the realm of a book? No. They coming to speak spirit and truth. Why, Yeshua? Why did you tell them that? They as lost then as they are now. They could care less about spirit and truth. They don't care even about the light. So why was spirit and truth pulling up in the end days? Because that's the only time the Father was going to send to pull up in the end days. Because he ain't going to end this thing without the light pulling out of darkness. Because the darkness didn't have this world its way. And y'all want to leave you with something. I'm going to send my spirit and truth to be poured up out of darkness to end this time. That's what Yeshua was telling us. That the true worshipers, they were only the ones that the Father was sending. He knew who was the truth. He knew who was the spirit because he put truth and spirit in them to come and speak it in such a time as this. That is called, now this time is called worse than any day that ever existed on the face of the earth. And they running around here acting like it's the best time that ever lived or the best time to be living in this day and time. That's how people see it. Ain't nothing wrong with you seeing it that way. The world sees it the way they want to see it. And the world loves itself and it loves its own. So the world loves the world and the world want to see this world to be in the best time that ever. And you know what they're waiting for? Oh, we're going to wait until voting time. We're going to vote for the Democratic, Republicans. Oh, I wonder if Donald Trump running again. A man said something that was so powerful. And you all have heard him before. His name was Omar, I believe. I don't listen to him. I don't cater to him. He has no spirit and truth in him. But he spoke something that carries TRUE, truth. He said, Donald Trump, he's glad that Donald Trump came. He said it was so important that Donald Trump come and do what he did. So it's a good thing that Donald Trump came. And when he said that, the first thing I said, instant 100. That's what I said. In my spirit and in my flesh, I spoke it out 100. You know why? You know why? Because what Donald Trump did was cause all the darkness to come out and reveal themselves. That's what you see in the world today. Donald Trump helped, especially the white people, to come out and reveal themselves. He gave them that opportunity to come out and be yourself. Take on your righteous position. And they pull up and they pull down. Now it's not no hiding, no escaping, no trying to hide in the police department, no trying to hide in the CIA, not trying to hide in the FBI, not trying to hide in the communities, in the school, in all these places. They don't have to hide no more. They can come out. They making the laws to surround their unjust and their unrighteous. It's all in Matthew's telling you that. It's all in Revelation telling you all that. But y'all ain't getting it. I'm telling something wrong with Judah, but that's okay, Judah. Because they ain't getting rid of nothing. What did he say? Don't be worried about the one that can kill the body. So you go on and keep thinking you lynching something. And you go on and keep on thinking you getting away with something. Because in their hearts, do y'all know they think they ace? The book said they're going to do wrong and kill you and feel they doing righteous. You see? In them, they don't. This is what Donald Trump allowed to come out. Him being elected allowed this to be fulfilled, what was already prophesied. Y'all missed it, didn't it? Went over your head again, didn't it? What he did is stepped in place and allow all this hate and wicked and evil and prejudice and an abomination and all this mess to come out. Epstein didn't come out until Donald Trump got in there. Y'all don't get it, do you? So Omar didn't say that. Sister Deborah adding that piece. I'm just trying to show y'all. And y'all still in Dumb City. You see? You can't hear from not hearing. You can't see from not seeing because you're gone. I'm grateful because I think even Donald Trump being where he's at and him being in that office, in that position, identical to what Omar said, is allowing a lot of these people to hold on to their prejudice ancestors' ways, their prejudice hate. Because I know already, without a doubt, heavens had already ordered it from the kingdom. So Omar ain't telling me nothing, he telling you something. But what I saw was truth was spoken. Not truth, but true. True word was spoken out of Omar's mouth. What Donald Trump is doing is fulfilling Matthew's chapter 24 and verse 7. The only way you're going to get a civil war, it won't be with Judah. It'll be the race that Yah has set up from the floor up to be destroyed from the inside of their kingdom. Kingdom upon kingdom. He's going to tear their house down. So they good. Hey, we can get away with this. Yeah, we doing it. No one ever gave it a thought. This is why I know Judah gone. Judah been gone. Is since this young man on this boat, you done had probably more than 10 young men his age just got killed, and they call it suicide. Some of them, they call it drowning. And I'm sitting here watching this. And I said, Father, they really think they got this in their hand, don't you? You know, it's somebody like me. And I try not. I really work very hard not to be falling out in a way I know my Father come off that throne. I've done it before. So I try to be very cautious. I've seen his handiwork. I know what he had set up from the floor. And I'm grateful that he allowed me to see other individuals that was on this platform for who they were. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful because it fits the category. What is in them already is rooted. It's rooted so deep to where you can give them no word, Deborah, that'll make them see righteous. Because they got to keep seeing race. They got to keep seeing my people, my nation. They ain't going to give up that nation to serve no Yah. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all just don't know. They ain't giving up their nation to serve nobody outside of their nation. So that's where the civil war is going to go. It's no way, you know, if you want to take out 12% of the population, go right ahead. Because when you finish taking out that 12 is what's keeping you alive. That 12% in the United States of America is keeping every nation that's over here in this land alive. They'll never own that, and they'll never say it. But guess who would say it? These rich ones, they'll tell you. These billionaires, these millionaires, these billionaires, I think they just labeled 3 of them trillionaires. They see it. They know it. They know it. The moment we take Judah out, 12% out, this country is gone. They better hope he don't come while I'm speaking. Because he's definitely going to leave your tail here. He told them Don't buckle up against the branches. He ain't talking about the branches that has fallen off the tree. I'm on the tree. Don't buckle up on me. And he already gave you the warning. You are not a grafted in if you buckle up against the branches. And he ain't talking just the branches that's still on the tree. He's talking about the branches that have fallen off the tree. Don't buckle up on them either. But when you think that you are high and mighty and you beyond whatever and anything that has been prophesied and spoken of, shoot your best shot. Shoot your best shot. Good luck with it. So I, Sister Deborah, want to end here. I'm getting prepared to go for a minute. And I say unto you, I will be back at 8 p.m. Central Time. Probably won't be 8 p.m. Central Time. Probably be back with a little something before the night is over. But I say unto you, we can't do it. We can't do it. Don't put so much manpower to it. Let it go. Let it be what it is. Let everybody go where they need to be going. And I like that. It was something somewhere in their study guide that said how everybody's going to go back. Woo, Father. They don't get it. To where they come from. There's a nation of people that don't even know really where they come from. See, Judah going to be taken. Judah to Israel going to be taken somewhere. But there's another nation of people don't understand where he said they're going to go back. Everybody going to be going back. But there's a nation of people that's going to fight up against going back from where they come from. Because if they go back from where they really come from, they're going to have to go into the mountains. That's why they don't want to study their history. That's why they don't want to go back to understand who their father was, is, and shall be in them. They don't want to go there. Sister Deborah have preached it, have taught it. Go back to understand it. Go back and pull up. No, they ain't gonna go back. And somebody told me it's the shame. It's beyond the shame, baby. It's the hate that's in them. They rather hold on to that hate and keep from even accepting wrongdoing from their own nation. They don't even want to own it. And the Father, leave them alone. They're not mine no way. Let them own themselves. Because he already know from the kingdom what seed you represent. So I, Sister Deborah, say, I hope y'all got something from that. And I say again, we can't do it. We can't do it. And you know what? I'm not going to even try. Shalom and shalom.